the two Jordans and a mega that's Trulli and
and there's many cars piling in the back. Terrible accident there.
And this is Berger. Are we going to suddenly see the Nigel Mansell Ferrari come alongside us as we ride with Gerhard Berger on the last lap of the Mexican Grand Prix with Alain Prost seemingly going to win it and Mansell going round the outside. Incredible! Up into second place. He's regained that second place and now he's fairly rocketing away from Berger on the last lap in Mexico. Damon Hill, who's into the last 2 miles of the Hungarian Grand Prix with Jacques Villeneuve burying his throttle and obliterating the space between the two.
Him, look. Here comes Villeneuve.
Villeneuve's going to take the lead. Villeneuve is going to win the Hungarian Grand Prix. Oh, Damon, the whole of the world's heart will go. Villeneuve takes to the grass.
And there goes Prost. Off, as did Arnoux. My goodness, what about Patrese now? That tells you how wet it is. Now, is Patrese going to see it? Yes, he is. Patrese is through safe and he's in the lead. What an incredible development.
Well, Ricardo Patrese now has all the pressure off, only has to screw his hands. He's sliding and he's lost it. Can he keep the engine running? Because he can still win the race if he can just get the car going again. There goes Pironi through into the lead. Pironi now takes the lead.
Didier Pironi leads and Patrese is stalled. Well, incredible. Numero uno is the signal that he gets from the marshal, who goes into the tunnel for the line. Is that Pironi stationary? It is! My goodness! The third leader in 2 laps.
He must have run out of petrol.
And that is De Cesaris' car. But De Cesaris would have taken the lead when Pironi... So that means to say that Derek Daly can win this race. Patrese could win. There is Derek Daly coasting to a standstill. This is unbelievable.
Well, we've got this ridiculous situation. We're all sitting by the start-finish line waiting for a winner to come past, and we don't seem to be getting one.
Well, Prost led and went out. Patrese led and went out. Pironi led and went out. De Cesaris led and went out. And now Patrese is coming in to win, without a doubt. Riccardo Patrese comes up to the line to win his first Grand Prix. He takes the checkered flag and wins. Certainly the most eventful, exciting, momentous Grand Prix I have ever seen.
No, it's Villeneuve. Jacques Villeneuve is out of the race. Damon Hill is the world champion of 1996. Wheel off Villeneuve. We'll see what happened, but whatever it was has denied him the world championship. Damon Hill is the world champion of 1996. He doesn't even have to finish the race. This is something that many people didn't think could possibly happen today. They thought Damon would drive a cautious race, but he fought. He fought from second on the grid. He passed Jacques Villeneuve. He took the lead. He stayed there. And Damon Hill exits the chicane and wins the Japanese Grand Prix. And I've got to stop because I've got a lump in my throat. Rosberg out! Keke Rosberg is out of the Australian Grand Prix. If this isn't a sensation, I would like to know what is. The man who won last year has retired in the lead. He must be bitterly disappointed, and now the World Championship is indeed wide open. A smashed tyre, and out of the race goes the Finn.
And that means that Nigel Mansell only has to finish now to be world champion.
And look at that! Out that, and colossally, that's Mansell. That is Nigel Mansell, and the car absolutely shattered. He's fighting for control, and you can see what's happened. Mansell is out of the race. Now, this could change and will change the World Championship. Has got to keep Mansell behind him for 3 whole laps, and Mansell will never have been more determined to get past anybody. These two are the implacable rivals in Formula 1, and you can see for yourselves what the situation is now as Mansell swarms around all over the McLaren. They're going to be starting the last lap for 1 at the end of this one. What a battle for the lead. It's only the left here, the right again, the left, and into the Rascasse, and I do not see how Mansell, even Nigel Mansell on fresh tyres, is going to be able to get by. He can't. Ayrton Senna has won the Monaco Grand Prix almost certainly as he exits the Rascasse. Mansell closes, but it's too late, and Ayrton Senna wins at Monaco for the 5th time in 6 years.
And there are Senna and Mansell. They have missed the pit entrance, and I'm very surprised that Senna hasn't come for tyres now. He's got Mansell climbing all over him. He has no reason to stay out. I think the tactic should have been for Senna to go for tyres. It's going to be too late. Wheel-to-wheel stuff. Look at this. They're almost touching. Mansell gets in there. And Senna back on the inside.
Look at them at this speed, because they are approaching that corner at 195 miles an hour.
Closer than ever before.
This is Alain Prost, 150th Grand Prix, so he has had experience of just about every situation, including this one. The situation of being in the lead with the second place man treading on his rear wheels almost, and having to resist that pressure, keep his racing line, not go wide, not leave an opportunity and a door open through which Senna would be like a flash. Now, there are very few cars left on the circuit. There's 14 running now out of the 26 who started. And if Prost comes up to any of them, this is the opportunity that Senna's looking for. And he's going through. Ouch! Oh my goodness, this is fantastic. They meet. This is what we were fearing might happen during the race. And that means to say that Prost has won the World Championship. Alain Prost, World Champion of 1989.